pleased to welcome you all today to our plenary session. Coming from a fair number of places around the globe, we have representatives in this room from almost 20 different countries. And as we say at Acumen, we truly are the face of Acumen in the world today. I've been an Acumen board member for the last 6 years, and like all of you in this room, I embrace Acumen's mission of changing the way the world tackles poverty. I've spent the last 30 years in the private sector as a private equity investor, and as such, I believe in the power of markets and the power of private enterprise. Successful businesses provide value-added goods and services to consumers, they provide jobs to employees, and they provide profits for shareholders. Part of the uniqueness of the Acumen business model is our commitment to invest in businesses that provide essential goods and services to consumers at the bottom of society's pyramid in Africa, Southeast Asia, and South America. As a philanthropist, I also know that markets and private enterprise are not always a panacea in alleviating poverty. We have all seen and known people who have been stranded at the bottom of our pyramid simply because they weren't given the same access and opportunities to nutrition, health, education, and employment as all of us in this room today have had. My wife Kate and I have devoted a fair amount of our time and funding to Acumen because of Jacqueline's vision of patient capital, which combines both the power of the markets and the patience and the generosity of philanthropy to attack poverty. Acumen is also a leader in developing the human capital required to bring markets and businesses to those at the bottom of the pyramid through its global and regional fellows programs, its Acumen Plus online courses, which are on track to reach over 100,000 people over the next 12 months. This afternoon, you will hear from several CEOs of our portfolio companies. Acumen currently has about $50 million invested in 41 individual companies on 3 continents, and it's positively impacting tens of millions of lives. We believe that Acumen's investment capital has not only served as a catalyst for our portfolio companies, attracting other capital to them, but has also served as a catalyst for the entire sector. And as the Monitor study outlined, we've helped attract hundreds of other investment funds who have brought several $billion of investment capital to these markets. Thank you for those of you in this room, thank you for providing the funding that allows all this to happen. Before I introduce our next panel, I want to quickly point out that each of you should have in your seat an action card. On one side of these cards, you'll find one of the 4 trends which you will hear more about through the course of the afternoon. And on the other side of these cards, you'll discover one of several ways you can get involved with Acumen today. My hope is that by the end of this afternoon, you will commit to taking at least one of those actions, even if you've already done so many times in the past, which most of you have. We're going to slightly change our schedule now. Our keynote speaker, Barry Schwartz's train has been a bit delayed, so we're going to now move to the discussion piece on sustainable healthcare in Kenya. And it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ernest Marithi, who is CEO of Maliki, and Sachin Rudra, who is Acumen's CIO, to the stage to discuss sustainable healthcare. Thank you.